Hey, bitch. Fuck you. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Slightly Below Average podcast.
Gavin has a new camera angle. Yay!
We're going to try and make sure that my phone doesn't keep cutting off. So, with that being said, what are we going to talk about today, Noah?
I'll also say congratulations to me. My mic doesn't sound poopy anymore. Yay! I don't know what was up with that. We were trying to record both mics off the same computer, which I thought I could make it work, and obviously I could not make that shit work at all. That was terrible. Well, it wasn't that bad, but it definitely could have been a lot better. What we're talking about when your camera first cut off was the Forge World stuff. If you want to talk about some of that.
Oh, like when I was a kid playing Halo Reach all the time, me and my buddies would just get bored and stuff, and we would just sit on an empty Forge World and just like play out our own stories and shit. Like, oh yeah, oh, he got shot down in that Pelican, whatever the fuck. It's really cringy to think about, but it's also like you had to have been there. It was a special moment.
We would build like we would just do like base attacks, so we all just build our own bases and then fight each other.
Oh, I did that too.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite ones, I don't remember who it was. Who found it wasn't important. But one of our friends found a game mode where it's just this long. It's like a big downhill area, and it's encased together, so you can't get out of it. And you start right at the top, but they would put it all the way to the limit of the map. So the people who were up top, immediately when they spawned in, you've got like, when you're out of bounds, it's like 10 seconds or something to get out. So there's a bunch of warthogs that spawned up there, and so you had to get into a warthog and drive down this big ass hill, and there's one dude at the bottom.
I remember that. I remember that.
A teleporter at the bottom. So every time you would go down, you would teleport back at the top, and you would get faster and faster, and the dude with the gravity hammer has to kill you, and if you lose, then you have to switch places.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. I remember, I think Halo Reach was when they invented Griffball, because it wasn't even a game mode in Halo Reach. That shit was fun. I miss Griffball.
I don't think I played a whole lot of that.
I miss
shit like that.
Oddball in Halo, where you have the skull, and you have to hold on to the skull. The person that holds on to the skull for the longest time wins. I just liked hitting people with the fucking skull. I thought that shit was dope.
I did a majority of just Forge World stuff. The story for Reach was amazing. I want to replay that, honestly.
My favorite Halo game
is so good.
Which is crazy, because Halo 2 was always my favorite Halo game, just because it was the first one that I started on, and B, that was like where me and my dad started a bond over video games. But Halo Reach, story-wise, plus I'm a slut for customization in video games.
Same.
So I saw that, and I just bumped the table with my Jewel, and now I'm pissed. By the way, sorry for last episode. I'm still learning this shit, okay?
Yeah, Gavin banging on the table the whole time.
Yeah, sorry for your little ears.
It's gonna be a struggle, but I think the name sets the expectation, honestly.
Yep, definitely.
This is as top quality as it's gonna get for a good while. Don't expect anything more of us.
Yeah, dude, we've been catching a lot of backlash about the shit we've been talking about fucking lettuce, dude. Fuck lettuce.
I stand by that. It's fucking goofy.
It's goofy. Hear that, Cody? Huh? You hear that, Cody? You gonna make a meme of this shit too? Huh? It's a fucking goofy lettuce. Cody's our mailman / Noah's roommate, so.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Cody. I'll talk shit about coleslaw too. Coleslaw's also trash.
Coleslaw's nasty as hell.
I called it wet lettuce, and he didn't like that.
Well, that's what it is.
I just hit the table too. I'm bad at this as well. So much for talking shit on Just go Donkey Kong on this.
Fuck this episode.
Just a whole hour of me and Gavin banging on the table.
Slightly Below Average podcast episode 2, the one where the guys bang on the table. Well, out of context, that probably wouldn't be very good of a title.
Looks like I'm peaking a lot. Let me adjust my volume. Or maybe I'll just do this. Hopefully it's not bad. If I have mic problems this time, cut me some slack, okay? I'm not a professional.
Yeah, this is episode 2. We're still learning, you stinky little boys and girls.
This is an improvement from the last one. Slightly.
Hopefully.
We fucking look back at it. It's the same exact mic issue, and I sound like shit the whole time again. Mike's no Mike. Who the fuck? Oh, I'm talking about the mic. I'm confusing myself here.
Did you just say who's Mike?
Yeah, I said Mike's, and I meant to say your name, and I was like, "What, Mike?" And I was talking about the mic, and then went to say Gavin.
I feel like I look like a Mike.
I'm a terrible fucking host.
I feel like I look like my name would be Mike.
I could see that.
Or, yeah, Mike.
Slightly below average podcast, but Noah forgets Gavin's name.
Oh no! Noah has Alzheimer's.
Is that a good selling point? Can I clickbait that in the title?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, I've seen worse clickbait, so.
I've seen some pretty bad shit. I saw what was it? The pranking ones are like my favorite ones. I saw
The thumbnails.
They're great, and the best ones are the ones where the like, I lost my memory prank,
And they're always
like, sorry, audio listeners, you can't see that.
haha, fuck you.
But they put like bandages over their head too, and there's like no blood on them. The Dobre brothers. I think they're the twins, right? If I remember right. I'm asking you like you probably know, which you.
Listen, I don't know, okay? Because I still go and watch old 2016 iDubbbz videos, okay?
I don't blame you. They're pretty good.
I can't believe he's streaming now. That's pretty crazy.
I haven't seen any of his streaming stuff. Is that good?
I watch his highlight channel, and it's pretty good.
I just can't commit to watching a stream, even though I stream myself on YouTube. I'll pop into some streams, but I'd rather just watch a video.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't feel so stupid, like, while recording, I would so get into sketch comedy, though. Like, honestly.
That's what I'll turn my TikTok into eventually, maybe, if I get the confidence for that. For now, it's just going to be really stupid memes.
Mine, I don't even know what mine is, dude.
Yours is fucking chaotic sometimes.
Mine's just chaotic cringe core.
There's some funny shit on, though. There's one person I've seen a bunch of his fucking random ass videos, but Squeezy Jibs.
Oh, dude,
I fucking love Squeezy. Oh my god.
So I told this guy, because I went to India instead of Indiana, that I just wanted some ganja. And we drove for like 8 hours, dude. That's my favorite one.
I sent one to Cody today about, did you see the one where he's getting him and his buddy are getting a new pet because his lizard died, and he steals a fucking fish out of the tank?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's comedy. I would love if we could start getting. I hit my watch on that. I need to take this off. I'm gonna bang this thing on the table constantly. I'm already calling it, but I would love to have him as a guest. He's such an interesting dude.
Squeezy.
He's got receipts for everything. He's like, yeah, dude, I was a fry cook for bands, and he's got selfies with a bunch of bands and Jared Leto in there too.
30 seconds to Mars.
Dude's an icon.
Hold on, I'm dying. I'm choking on my water.
I'm definitely gonna have to tone that down.
Dude, I just see my waveforms just
skyrocketing.
I'm choking on my the Ice Kid from.
Oh my god. That's what I was thinking of too, but I didn't want to say it.
Oh, it hurt. That's a reference to Gus and Eddie's podcast.
Did you ever do any stupid shit as a kid? Well, I'm pretty sure
I did a lot of stupid shit as a kid, man. Like, to the point where I don't even really remember it.
I got one. I don't really want to tell this because it's going to make everybody think that I was a dumb kid, which I was.
All kids are dumb.
All kids are just super dumb, but I feel especially dumb for this. So, in preschool, we, of course, like, everybody walks upstairs in their life. So, we would go upstairs to the next room, and there's, like, this windowsill at the, like, platform going up the stairs. There's ladybugs on it, and I always saw them every day. And one day, I don't know why, I was just like, I'm gonna eat one, and I ate one of the dead ladybugs, and yeah, it tasted like shit. But I'm like looking back, I'm like, why the fuck did I eat a ladybug? Why did I think that was a good idea?
You were like Gus and his brothers, so they ate ladybugs too.
Yeah, it was a one-time ordeal, but yeah, looking back on it,
I'm gonna eat a ladybug.
Why the fuck did I think that was a good idea?
Man, I don't even know, dog. I remember I used to launch frogs off of a shovel in my backyard as a kid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can't really say that.
Like, I'd put a log down, and then I'd put, a shovel, like, laying across it, and I'd put a frog on there, a live frog, and then I'd stomp on the fucking handle part and it just...
No.
I was an evil kid, dude.
I was not kind to snakes, cicadas. I didn't like them.
I hate cicadas.
mean,
I don't feel bad. Cicadas and June bugs, honestly, I don't feel bad for destroying their habitats.
oh yeah, we went into war with bugs for no reason. We were just like, we don't like you. If we see you, it's on sight. I have a method for taking out spiders. Airsoft pistol. Every time. Works every time. I don't have to get near it, and a lot of times when I shoot it, it's just gone. So then I don't even have to clean up the carcass.
Obliteration.
I got the spring action pistol that I use just for that.
I should buy an engraver and engrave fucking spider killer onto it.
I would definitely let you do it.
How many spiders do you think you've eaten in your sleep in your lifetime?
I don't want to think about that ever.
I feel like I'm over 2,000.
I don't want to know. I don't. I'm trying to think of a number, honestly. I don't even know how true that is that you eat spiders in your sleep, but I don't want to think about. I hate spiders with a passion. I had a fucking nightmare about a spider not too long ago. All my fucking dreams that involve spiders are just like absurd. Like I was in my room and my brother was over, and for some reason there's like a hole in my wall, right? And it doesn't like, because of course if there's a hole in my wall, there's gonna be like, you could see outside, but it didn't show outside for some reason. It was just more wall or some shit. And it was like taped over, and then there's like a fucking big ass spider on it. And in my dream I grabbed an airsoft gun too. It was like a fucking airsoft shotgun, but I didn't shoot it, and it like fucking breaks out, and I'm like terrified because it's this giant ass tarantula, and then it just like breaks out the window.
Ah, spider, spider, spider!
I've had some more terrifying ones. Like for some reason I'm like in this crawl space, and then there's webs everywhere, and then there's spiders everywhere. It's not fun.
I've had nightmares like that before. This shit sucks. I used to have, when I was a kid, I used to have nightmares of like watching me get like ripped apart by wolves in the middle of the woods.
Jesus Christ. Why do our brains do this to ourselves?
I don't know. It's like a fight or flight thing.
I just want cool dreams where I have superpowers. Is that too much to ask for?
Exactly.
I've had one where I was like Spider-Man, and then I also like lost my Spider-Man powers, but then like the first
Like,
seconds. And
like he did in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I'm like, I can web sling, and then all of a sudden I couldn't anymore. I'm like, this stream fucking sucks.
0 out of 10.
Wouldn't recommend again.
You know what I think is stupid? IGN and how they rate video games.
They've gotten a little bit better at some of them.
Dude, it's like, oh, this game's ass. 10 out of 10. Like, why, dude?
I saw one. It was for, I think it was FIFA, for the Switch, or I don't remember. It was one of the newer, like FIFA 21. The dude, literally said, he was like, since it's the same game as last year, here is my recycled review on it for this year, and he gave it like, I don't even think like a 3 or a 4. It probably deserved more.
It's because FIFA... Dude, sports video games are stupid as fuck, dude. I hate sports video games. Maybe that's because I'm not a sports guy, really, but sports video games are stupid in my opinion. I just don't like them.
I did like the football ones, but I think the last time I played an actual one that like I bought or like that I had was a PS2 one, and I'm pretty sure if I booted that up, it'd play probably better than Madden 21 did. I heard that, I think it was 21. The newest one, I heard it was fucking awful. Just buggy as hell. And people also saw like
You know what else is buggy? Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
I'm so mad. I am so upset.
I can't believe... Yeah, because we talked about it a little bit before, but we didn't even get into it like we really planned on it.
Yeah, dude, like, I bought it because I was really excited about it because, you know, it was a cool game. Plus, like I said in the last episode, Keanu Reeves was in it. And, you know, they've been delaying this game for, what, like 3 years?
I don't even remember when it was originally coming out. But when I started fully hearing about it, it was just delay after delay.
And the last time they delayed it, I even read, like, the message that they posted was, oh, yeah, we're delaying it again because we want to optimize it for the new consoles. Because they were just going to release it for Xbox One and PS4. Which you could see my problem in that because when they released it, it runs like shit on Xbox One and PS4.
Terrible. Are the next gen versions even out yet?
I don't even think so. It's hard enough to get a next gen console as it is.
Yeah, it's crazy difficult. I want to get one, but I don't have a need for it right now yet. I'm pretty sure I can still wait another year or two. That's what I did with the Xbox One when it came out.
Yeah, so what I've learned quickly is not to get a new console right when it comes out, no matter who makes it, because it's always going to be shit. Like the Nintendo Switch, remember how bad that was? And I think the PS4 was really bad when it first came out, too.
PS5s even have, like, I don't know how much of it is fixed, but my roommate was telling me that, like, he's not even plugging the Ethernet into it because it has a chance of bricking it. Don't leave it in rest mode because it can brick it. Like, there's just so many little things that you obviously should be able to do with the console that you have to avoid. Like,
that its past gen can do.
yeah, like, I think one of the things, too, because I'm really bad at just, like, leaving my console in rest mode and leaving the game on. I don't even think you can do that because you can brick your console doing that. I would ruin my PS5 in a heartbeat.
What does that mean, you break your console? You just can't use it anymore?
Yeah, it just turns into a paperweight. Like, either it just, like, I think there's, like, a few different ways it can happen, but I know, like, either it just doesn't turn on, or you try and turn it on and it just boot loops repeatedly, and you just can't get out of the boot loop. Those are fucking terrible.
I wouldn't drop $600 for that shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if the Series X's are having that much problems, but I know they're...
I haven't really heard anything about the new Xboxes.
I haven't either, honestly.
Like, I haven't really heard anything about any of the new consoles, but what I do hear is always about PS5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's mainly what everybody bought.
Because there are a few, I don't even remember at the top of my head. No, I'll have to look into it and find out what games they were later. There were a few that were showcased. The new Halo looked okay. It definitely needs more work done.
You know what's crazy is I heard you can get a grappling hook in the new Halo.
Really?
Yeah. What I don't like though is like there was at least this one guy that was on TikTok that was just throwing a massive fit about the new Halo game because of shit like that. It doesn't play like the old ones. It's like, dude, honestly, at this point, I'm tired of all the Halo games playing the same.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get nostalgic for that shit, but I'm up for something new. As long as it's not like Halo Wars, and that's just because I don't like those top-down strategic games.
I love those kind of games. Like Age of Empires, that's my shit.
I can't get into it. I don't know if it's because of my ADHD and I just can't like focus on shit like that, but I like when stuff's in your face.
Yeah.
Like I just beat The Last of Us Part 2 like this morning at like 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, tell me about that. What did you think of that?
Crazy game. It made me cry, honestly, the end of that.
I have this problem that when I would like stream games like that, I would like want to finish them. I did it the same with like Spider-Man. Like I replayed it, and like when I played it through the first time and I was playing it on stream, I was just so tired, but I knew I was on the last mission. I'm like, I gotta power through and beat it. I showed like no emotion, and then when I played it on New Game Plus, almost fucking cried, and I already saw it all. But tell me more about The Last of Us.
What I realized after I beat it, I was just kind of messing around with the menus, and I went into the extras menus, and they had a model viewer, and then I saw game modifiers. I'm like, oh shit, you can get cheat codes on this. So now I'm gonna play through it again with like infinite ammo and shit.
Yeah, the only one that I turned on from that was the auto pickup. That was really annoying. Well, I mean, not
having
just because you pick stuff up constantly. It was nice just to run around and have it pick it up for you.
I think I got infinite ammo, infinite crafting. I might have auto pickup. I think that's about it. No, I have infinite listening range.
Did you do all the saves?
All the saves that I could find. I have a problem with those games where like I'll start looking around for something and then I'll just be like, all right, I'm just gonna fly through this.
Well, I'm gonna drop a huge bomb on you. I was gonna make a video for my channel and I just got lazy and never did it. I probably will still do it, but it was just gonna be a joke tips and tricks video. But in that game, you don't even need the safe codes. Really? Mm-hmm. If you cycle through all the numbers, the right one makes a slightly different ticking noise.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much just you know, how people crack safes in real life.
Yeah. And so, because I was going through and I was like, I wonder if I can crack this. I was just going through and I heard it. I'm like, no way. Like most of the safes that I came across.
Yeah, I kind of figured that you could do that, but I like the puzzle aspect of all that shit because, like I said, I grew up playing old school Zelda games. You know what I mean, like Ocarina of Time and stuff. I love puzzle games like that.
Yeah, I still found the code most of the time just because I wanted to read the note. But if I found the safe first and I was struggling, I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to skip this.
I think it was funny because after a while of playing that game, you know, because I pick all the notes up, I just stopped reading them. I wonder how many saves I missed from that shit and just picking up a note and just closing it. I like the fact that you can upgrade your weapons and it actually, like, physically shows the upgrades.
Yeah, and like when you put it down, because they'll pull out the mag or like rack it and like you'll lose a round, you have to actually reload that one into it too. That was really neat. I don't know if this is something that happened to everyone, but I came onto one of those workbenches, and when I went to start doing my shit, a dude came up behind me and like grabbed me.
That part of the mission, yeah. I'm definitely going to try when I get to that part. I'm definitely going to try and see if I can find them and clear them out and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Did you have any favorite characters?
Well, obviously, Ellie.
Well, yeah. Besides Ellie. Everybody likes Ellie.
Like, in a kind of fucked up way, I liked Abby. Because, you know, I liked... Because, like, honestly, the thought I got into the whole game is... Ellie and Abby are really like the same kind of person. They're both going on this vengeance trip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I should probably stop talking about that before I get into spoilers because I do it on accident all the time, and the game's still new enough to where you know what I mean. Yeah. Plus, my stepbrother hasn't played it yet, and Last of Us is his favorite game. So if he listens to this and I spoil it for him, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah, there is something. Okay, I'm gonna say. What I'll do for this one, I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to talk about the spoiler a little bit, like to it. I'll put like in the description, where you can get past this part, so you can just skip it and not have to skim and worry about me saying it. So here's the warning right now. Check the description, or if you're an audio listener listening, because this should be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts now. I should get my shit together and do that. So if you're listening on there and you're worried about it, I'm sorry. But if you're listening on YouTube, then I'll put it in the description where you can skip it, the timestamp. But I was on Facebook, and I had found, like, just somebody ranting about it, and I was just skimming through and trying to skip it. And I had read a spoiler, which it was not even a real spoiler. They said that Ellie dies, and I was, like, playing the whole game, like, holy shit. I'm like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen or not, but I'm not happy about this if it does. And when I got to the end, like, the last...
Well, since we're... talking about this the spoilers and we gave the warning, it broke my fucking heart when Joel died, dude. But I knew it was coming. I just didn't see it coming as early as it did.
I had a feeling he was gonna die, and when it hit that early, I was like, holy shit. At the end,
well, it's because you hardly see him through the beginning of the game.
Yeah, when I saw that he was a little upset, I'm like, oh, this game's gonna break my heart. I already know. And
it's like, dude, Ellie turned into a fucking badass after that.
At the end,
Abby looked like the She-Hulk, dude.
She was fucking buff.
I
hated when they made you play as her and you had to beat the shit out of Ellie. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, yeah, you're trying to make me feel bad for you. I understand. I'm sorry your dad died, but honestly, I'm still with Ellie.
In that fight, I thought that because what I like about those games is the fact that you always think that it's almost the end of the game, and then there's so much more.
Yeah.
And in that part, I thought it was the end, and you were going to kill Ellie. And I'm like, dude. So I was holding back and shit on the quick time events.
Ellie killed me multiple times because I didn't want to have to, if that was going to happen, I didn't want to do it. In the last fight, because when I read that fake spoiler, I guess, I was like really like nervous. I'm like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna watch her fucking die in the last 10 minutes.
Like at that last fight, dude, like that whole last mission, I feel like I was thinking what Ellie was thinking about, like especially when you find her, Abby, the way she is. It's like, do I even really want to kill her? Like,
I'm glad because even after even like thinking of the fake spoiler, I'm like, can we just go? We've all been through a lot. Can we just go home, please?
Yeah.
We don't have to do this. Especially what it was, Lev that was in the boat.
Yeah.
Lev was probably one of my most characters.
Well, see, the thing I think about too with that, like analyzing that, is the moment of realization when she pulls Abby out of the water from like drowning her. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna do what she did to me if I kill her." You know what I mean? And leave Lev without his parental figure.
Yeah, like she's not gonna have it. No, he. It was he, right? Yeah, he. He's not gonna have anybody after that too. It'd been the same thing with Ellie.
All right, we should stop talking about that now.
Yeah, we need to get off topic on this. That was that was a lot more.
I gotta finish playing Ghost of Tsushima, dude.
Dude, that game was fantastic. I want to platinum it. I haven't. I did all the story stuff. The combat in the game is so nice. Did you play any of the multiplayer of it?
No,
So much.
I haven't touched it in months.
I'll relearn it and I'll hop on some of the multiplayer with you. Definitely, that shit's so much fun.
Do you like fight each other and shit?
No, it's they have like a little, they have kind of a co-op mode. So they have like a 2 and a 4-player mode. The 4-player mode is basically like survival. So you have these different I would think of it like hardpoint kind of. So there's just different waves of enemies coming in. You have to defend the points.
That's pretty cool.
And they have different like roles in it too. So of course you got samurai. I don't remember all of them. One of them is basically like ghost style, so sneaking, assassinating. One is more like archery based. The one that I play as mainly is like kind of like the healer one. At least that's what I'm turning it into. But definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it, to be honest with you. I got a $25 PlayStation Store card for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And so I was just kind of looking through, games and stuff. So I rebought Far Cry 5, and then I bought the Zombies DLC for that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I want to play the Zombies DLC.
I definitely wouldn't have spent my money on it because I think it's pretty lame, but I can see why people would like it. It kind of, sort of, like, vaguely plays like Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
But it's, what it is like, the movie director guy, you know what I mean, in those, is pretty much, you're playing through a pitch. Like, there's different kinds, like, you know what I mean, different posters or whatever you play through. And you're pretty much playing through a pitch, and he's just being an asshole. I don't like the narration of it, is what I don't like. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I think they should at least remaster Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4
I
Dead.
had like an update to it on computer not too long ago, and it was mainly just putting a lot of like some of the original Left 4 Dead maps into Left 4 Dead 2.
I haven't played Left 4 Dead 2 in so long. I want to play it so bad.
It's so much fun. Me and my friends modded it last time we played, and we turned the tank into Shrek. And the best part is when you hear, so you have like the tank theme, and it wasn't. I don't know if it was just bugged at first, but the first tank we ran into was just the regular tank, and I was like, oh, that's disappointing. And then we went to this like little train spot in one of the maps, so we opened up the train door, and out comes fucking Shrek, and Smash Mouth is playing in the background as he's fucking slapping our asses around. It was so funny.
What do you like more? Do you like the first one or the second one more?
I would say honestly, the second one. I would say the second one. More range of weapons and
Melee weapons.
and also the specials are a little bit cooler too, just because they have like the jockeys, the chargers. The only thing
Jockeys are a pain in the ass.
they're trash. My only complaint is the witches weren't as scary because they put more out throughout the map, but they weren't as tanky as they were before. So avoiding them, if everybody just laid fire into her, she was dead. But if you startle her in the first one, she's wrecking you. You're going down at least once.
But they kind of made up for that too, because I don't remember if they did it in the first one, but I know for the second one they added like the witches that would walk around.
Yeah, that one was.
So they were way harder to get around, unless you absolutely knew the map and the layout of the map.
I think it was scarier when you found, because sometimes they would have two close to each other, and I found two that were walking around.
Like right next to each other. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I always play on easy mode just because I like fucking up zombies.
Yeah.
So I've never really played on hard mode. I feel like I die
Did you see the World War Z game?
Yeah, we have it.
Have you played much of it at all?
I haven't really played any.
I would say it's pretty similar to like Left 4 Dead playstyle to an extent, except it's like third person, but there's way more zombies on screen. There's huge hordes. There's also some specials. I like to play it. I don't play it a whole lot, but when I do, you can do modifiers to it. And my favorite ones to do is you can make larger hordes, and they come at you more frequently, and then you can also take out the special zombies entirely. So you could just play the whole game just fighting massive hordes of zombies.
That's cool. One of the best zombie games that recently came out was Days Gone, though.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that.
That was very good.
Because it was like their zombies was like a perfect mix of World War Z and Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, taking out the hordes was a lot of fun. I really hope they do another game of it. I don't know if
They need to do a sequel.
even if it's not even like a direct sequel, even if it's like a spin-off, like I would love that. Because
I think what they need to do is a sequel, but you don't play as Deacon. You play as the girl that got that he saved from the Rippers.
oh, that would be interesting. I would definitely fuck with that. I'm not a huge fan of like special infected ones to an extent. I don't know.
The special infected in that game was stupid. I hated them.
Yeah.
Just because they made me rage.
That because like the breakers were just super tanky. The fucking bears were super tanky.
The bears just.
I didn't mind the screamers because those ones weren't terrible to take out. I like special infected when they're like obviously tough to handle, but not just like tanky. And then you have to make sure you're like 10 feet away from them, or else they're gonna hit you and like kill you in 2 hits.
See, I played that game on easy too, and it still scared the shit out of me. There was a lot of butt clenching moments in that game.
Were the breakers and shit still tanky?
To an extent, yeah. Okay. I mean, New Game Plus, when I had my fucking Barrett 50 cal, dude, I could just lay a bunch of rounds into his head and he'd be dead.
Yeah.
Like, that first encounter, dude, just nothing, dog.
I got the skill where you could at least like stealth kill them, so they weren't that big of a pain after a while.
That too. I gotta finish my New Game Plus playthrough. I'm trying to upgrade my bike all the way.
I got the it's more down south, I believe, by like the militia camps. One of them, did you see they have the Death Stranding gas tanks?
Mm-hmm.
Got the baby one. It cost like $4,000, but it was worth it.
If you really want to have fun, go on New Game Plus on easy mode.
Yeah.
You fucking fly through that game, dude. I swear to God. You have the right weapons on you at all times, dude.
I think I have to, because I want to platinum that game, but one of the trophies on it is kill a horde in under a minute. I don't think I'm going to do that shit on survival.
I wouldn't even be able to do it on easy. I suck at fighting the hordes, dude.
I did one in a few. I don't know the time on it specifically. It took a couple minutes at least.
I think what they should do is do what they did for Last of Us Part 2 and add game modifiers. Mm-hmm. Dude, playing that game like Invincibility or some shit, infinite bottomless clip, dude, just loading into him with a Barrett 50 cal, pow, 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 pow. Dude, that shit would be amazing.
I was trying to get some of the hordes to go back to one of the camps with me because I wanted to see how they handled it. But after a while, they just like turn around. They don't fight.
I've noticed that the people in the camps one-shot kill shit, because I remember there was a breaker that was chasing me when I was going to Lost Lake camp, and just one of them just shot him in the fucking head and he died instantly.
That's bullshit.
Well, I mean, I got a free breaker here out of that. I like to make the hordes and shit chase me. Mm-hmm. I just think that's
seeing how many you can get to build up. I hope we get more games like that.
That was definitely a fun game. I played Cyberpunk, and if it wasn't as glitchy as it is, it'd be a really good game because I love the story, like 100%. That's why I say stuff to people that like think about playing it, like don't play it until the updates come out.
Yeah, because I want to try it, but I might as well wait till at least next month to even consider getting it. I might. Since I'm going to probably be getting a PC soon, I'd say get it on PC. Talk
to your brother about it, because he said it's pretty good on PC.
Yeah. I've still seen it being a bit buggy, but definitely not as bad as the console versions.
Well, the main thing that pisses me off about it being buggy is I like to listen to the dialogue and watch the cutscenes. It cuts in the middle of dialogue.
Really?
Yeah. And it just, oh my. Plus rendering issues.
Yeah. I've seen people like doing like kind of parkour around the maps and like getting the. Is there like a double jump ability you can get?
The ability my character had before I beat it wasn't the double jump, but you could do a charge jump.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I might do that one.
So, and I had the mantis blades. So what I would do is I'd run up on enemies and stuff, and I'd jump on them and just start slashing the fuck out of them, dude. You want to get the mantis blades if you want to do like more of a speed build. If not, if you want to do like more of a brawler melee build, get the gorilla arms because you just beating the fuck out of people, dude.
Hell yeah. I definitely want to try that game eventually. I'll probably do a PC.
They have mantis blades, the gorilla arms. They have a nano wire where you have a jack in your hand in the game and that you use it, to hack shit. You can use it as a weapon, and they have like wrist rockets where you can make a little rocket come out of your arm. Shit.
Are people modding that game yet?
Mm.
I want to look into that.
I think a cool mod idea though would be adding Wolverine claws to that game. Honestly, because you already have the mantis blades, it'd be cool to just have them come out.
That would be sick.
You
I
know
would
what I
get
mean?
that mod in a heartbeat.
Or have like Iron Man pulsers in your hands or some shit. That would be dope.
Dude, Wolverine is easily
What I wish
as you can see by my stack of Wolverine movies over here and X-Men movies. I fucking love those movies.
What I wish you could do in that game, customization wise, is like, the Keanu Reeves character has that big metal arm.
Yeah.
I wish you could make your body like actual metal. You know what I mean? Parts of your body, because that's more my style. You know what I mean? I would want I remember what I was talking about. I wanted to get like a Terminator style metal arm. You know what I mean? Where it's just bare bones, but have like spikes and shit on it. That would be cool.
Isn't the multiplayer delayed until next year?
I think so.
Have they talked about or like anything before they delayed? Did they talk about how it was going to be at all?
They probably have. I was just so disappointed at it that I just stopped listening.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like I said, your brother would probably know more.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him and see if they said anything. I hope it's like kind of like GTA Online to an extent, but not like
Not as grindy.
not as grindy and inflated. Jesus Christ.
I got you can get the motorcycle from Akira in that game, and I have it
And wait, Cyberpunk? Or...
in Cyberpunk.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's dope.
I saw a lot of the cars that they've got in there, and they look fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The driving's a little touchy, but I think it's dope. I think it's definitely made for driving motorcycles because it's easier to drive motorcycles in that game than actual cars.
I think if I would do either motorcycles or mainly just free running around the city.
I wish you could like be able to upgrade your legs so much to where you could just start like the Flash running, dude. That would be so dope.
Maybe they'll get some mods like that.
That game would be so dope with mods, honestly.
That is definitely a game that could have a lot of cool mods come about.
Or what would have been a cool idea in that game would be, because you can upgrade your eyes, right? You can get different eyes. Would be like the graphics would be a little shitty with like the first set that you get, and then if you upgrade it, like everything would be clearer.
Oh,
That would be cool. I do like the fact that you can scan shit with your eyes too. Like if you hold down the left bumper, it brings up a scanner, and like you can hack into shit.
Is there any? Are there other uses for it, or is it mainly just for hacking?
Mainly for hacking, but like you can. It's kind of like Watch Dogs too, where you can look up somebody's profile and who they are and shit. It's pretty cool.
Did you beat Watch Dogs 2?
I beat it like twice.
It's a lot of fun. I'm like on and off about it constantly, like all the games I fucking play. My only gripe is it never feels like the characters take anything serious.
Well, yeah. Well, and you can justify that because they're obviously like the oldest they probably are is about 24.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely different from the first one.
Yeah.
Because Aiden Pierce in the first one is definitely like this 30-year-old dude. He's all about vengeance and shit.
Yeah, that one was definitely too serious. The other one was like...
I liked the story in the first one. I just hated the gameplay.
The parkour elements were definitely refined in the second one.
Music was really good in the second one, too. I like the fact that you could bring up your phone and like go through your music app and shit.
Yeah, I forgot most of the shit in that game.
I don't know how I want to feel about Watch Dogs Legion, though. I played about maybe an hour of it, and I didn't really like the feel of it.
I've heard mixed things, and my roommate said that people were comparing it, at least to the stealth, to Splinter Cell.
Mm-hmm.
You would agree with that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is my sound on? Shut up, Black.
That's my sound.
Oh, I thought that was mine. I really want Splinter Cell to make a comeback.
I do too. I loved the Splinter Cell games when I was growing up.
Did you play Blacklist ever?
Yeah, Blacklist was fun.
God, so
My favorite one, though, I'd probably have to say is Conviction.
Conviction, the co-op for Conviction.
Yeah, the co-op for
Amazing.
Conviction. I used to play that shit with my dad all the time.
Me and my younger brother played it, and can you play it online? This co-op, do you know?
Probably not anymore. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to. Mm-hmm. But I've never really been an online multiplayer kind of guy. I like, having somebody sit next to me and play.
It's been long enough. Those games have been out forever. I don't care about spoiling these games. That's like that and A Way Out were the...
A Way Out I loved that game.
I'll say it like Conviction first, like when me and my younger brother played. The ending when you guys have to turn on each other. I was like, fucking hell. I think he got me in that one. The first time we played it.
The first time I played it is because my little brother wanted me to get it. And, he was like 10 at the time. Mm. And I remember when we turned on each other, we were just like, we didn't know which one wanted to die. And, like, we were sitting there while it was going on, like, trying to analyze, like, okay, this person fucked this person over in this way. Should I kill you or should you kill me?
Me and my younger brother didn't care. We were just like, all right, well, whoever gets got. Good luck. Yeah. I was playing in a way. Who did you play A Way Out with?
My little brother.
Who did you play as?
I think the other guy, not Leo.
I don't remember their names.
Leo was the guy, the like greaser looking guy.
Okay. Because I played as the dude, I don't remember the names, but I was the dude that
had the goatee.
He turned out being the narc at the end.
Yeah, I played as that guy too.
When me and my roommate, well, we already said his name. When me and Cody played, we beat it in one night. Because we started it and we were like, we would fuck around. He wants to get the platinum for it, so I need to get back on it and play it with him, so we can get the.
I bet you it's better playing online, huh?
You still see the split screen, so I don't think it really makes much of a difference. But we played through we did all the mini games, and towards the end, when all the twists started happening, because we were like halfway through, and like, I think he had to work the next day, and I didn't. He's like, I need to go to bed, but I want to figure out what happens. And I think we played up until like, I think it was like 3 a.m. when we finished, and that whole ending scene where we're right when he turns on him and you're going through shooting each other, we're both like, we don't want to do this, but we have to see what happens. I ended up killing him, and I hated every second of it. And then I had to go tell his family that I fucking killed him.
That just made me remember. I think I had my little brother kill me because he was Leo, and I'm like, yeah, I'd want him to go back to his kid. But
also I had to go back to my family too.
I think in my opinion the best part of that game was just breaking out of the prison.
Yeah, that was so much.
I didn't really care about the rest of the game after that. I thought that was going to be the whole game.
That's what I thought.
Because that's what anybody was saying was, oh yeah, you know, this is purely co-op game where you guys break out of a prison together. Mm. But
even though that wasn't
fixing up the truck and the farm was pretty cool too. I hated the boat because it was really hard to control the boat while you're getting chased and shit.
I definitely enjoyed the shit out of that game. I need to get him on so we can play that. I hate that I'm really bad at playing games and I want to play so many different games.
Right. I don't like playing video games when I have to work that day.
Oh, yeah.
So I usually wait for my days off, and then my days off, people want me to hang out, and then I'm like, I have trouble saying no to people. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll come hang out. I'm mainly just home all week. I'm mainly also just trying to be COVID safe. That too. Mm-hmm.
Get this fucking vaccine out, goddammit. I want to...
Well, I heard retail workers and shit are supposed to get them next. And I work at a grocery store, so...
I haven't heard about any of that. I'm just waiting till somebody says I can get it.
Like, I'm with that shit too. Like, I'm a really paranoid person. What the
I
fuck?
was gonna say, I really hope the mic doesn't pick that up. For some reason, our upstairs neighbors, they just there's this weird ticking. It sounds like they're playing fucking Wheel of Fortune up there, and like it goes really fast. I really hope the mic can pick that up, but it goes really fast and then it slows down, and you think it's gonna stop, and it just fucking keeps going, and I really wish I could just go up there and ask him, like, what the fuck is that? Come on. What is, I just want to know.
It sounds exactly like the Wheel of Fortune wheel. That's crazy, dude.
It's done now, but did you hear it go a couple more times? I don't know what it is for the life of me. I have no idea.
Do they have kids up there?
I have no idea
I
either.
was gonna say, because it could be a kid's toy or something.
What would it be, though? Do they just have a Wheel of Fortune thing and he just fucking sits there slapping it the whole time?
Kids' toys are weird, dude.
They are the weirdest shits ever. Especially the ones where they have, like, animals that, like, shit. It's like, why do you want a toy that shits?
Why are toy companies like releasing poop toys, dude? That shit is so disgusting to me.
No, I couldn't do that.
It's just like kids animation now. I mean, like, we had shit like Chowder that was completely fucking off the rails stupid, but like it's nothing compared to what kids watch on cartoons now,
I don't even want to know.
like Teen Titans Go and shit. Like, come on, dude. What happened to the good cartoons like Regular Show and Adventure Time?
Slack on that, but Teen Titans Go definitely. I mean, it's obviously made for kids, so dumb kids think.
Dude, I've heard people justify it, like try to justify that show by bringing up a theory saying that that's just all in Beast Boy's head. But I'm still like, dude, Beast Boy isn't that stupid. Like, why is everybody shitting on Beast Boy all the time? Beast Boy was cool as hell. I love Beast Boy. He's probably one of my favorite teams.
Bringing that up too makes me RIP to all the Flash games that died too this year. Like that there was a Teen Titans Flash game. It's basically just fighting. Oh my god, that was so much fun. And I just saw there was this Ben 10 one that I kept trying to find over the years, but it was
OG Ben 10 cartoon was the shit.
I want to flex this real quick. It's not really a flex or anything, but
You have the Omnitrix as a watch face.
yeah, I do.
Dude, hell yeah.
Show it. I hope that focuses. But yeah, audio listeners, I have the Omnitrix watch face on my Apple Watch.
That's the one where he was a teenager too, I think.
Mm-hmm. I got this one just because it looked pretty good quality. I want to find the original one too. But
One of the coolest toys I ever had as a kid was when I was really into the OG Ben 10. I had the original Omnitrix.
that big ass fucking toy, dude, it was super thick.
It would pop up and you can... Dude, I miss having
It had two modes. I remember specifically. It had two modes. It had one where it was actually set to a timer like it was on the show.
And then it would boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. And it had a cooldown before you could use it again. Or you could just switch it to where you could do whatever.
Yeah, I that was one of my most favorite fucking toys.
So fucking... I'm going to see if I can find one of those online.
I feel like the OG Ben 10 aliens too, from like when he was a kid, were some of the coolest aliens. Like Diamond Head was my number one favorite.
Yes.
It was like Diamond Head, then Heat Blast, then the Freak Show guy. But like I can't remember. It was like Ben 10 Ultimate Alien or some shit where he was a teenager. They had some cool aliens too, like the Galaxy dude or Swamp Fire. Swamp Fire was dope.
They had the Flash game that I found. I don't even remember, but it was like, I don't want to say open world, but you had to like, I don't even know what the missions were, but you would run around as Ben 10 and then you could select whatever alien you wanted to transform into, and you could pick whichever one you want. And of course it was on a timer. It was just so much fun. I couldn't find it, and then I saw a Twitter post that was like, RIP to these Flash games, and I think it was like called Battle Ready, and I looked for it like everywhere. I'm like, I'm never gonna find this game, and now I can't play it.
I think we all can agree that the Ben 10 live action movie was gross. Same with the Dragon Ball live action movie, dude. You remember that shit?
I didn't even watch it.
I was digging through my best friend Spencer's like DVD collection the other day, and he had it, and I told him to throw it away.
Get rid of this.
Dude, I also saw Open Season over there, and I've been trying. He said I could borrow it, but I keep forgetting to take it and borrow it.
That movie's so good. I don't know if the sequels held up. It's been a while since I watched the sequels. But
The second one was garbage.
First one was so good.
I see the whole entire reason I say the second one was garbage is because I think they changed the voice actors.
You can always tell when they have a smaller budget too because the animation is very different from the first one.
Yeah, I've just been on a nostalgia trip with Open Season the last few days, dude. I miss that movie. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That was a good ass movie.
It's good, but
he took my dream journal.
Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Put George Lopez as the big TV guy, Mr. Electro.
Those fucking old kids movies. The CGI for them was fucking terrible. It's so bad. I was watching a YouTuber review like the fucking new movie they did.
Oh yeah.
And like just seeing him pull up clips of just the original Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I'm like, this looks terrible. It didn't hold up.
Wait, they made a new Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie,
Yeah,
and I didn't know about this.
You didn't hear about this at all?
No.
They don't even have Taylor Lautner in it. They have some new dude, and they still call him Shark Boy, even though he's a grown ass man. And he has like, an actual like mask over his face now, like just covering the top half. I'm pretty sure it's because it's not Taylor Lautner, but the girl who played Lava Girl is still in it. But I mean, you probably aren't gonna like it as an adult. I mean, it'd probably be a nostalgia trip.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it.
It's definitely for kids.
I'm definitely not gonna watch it.
Are you sure it's not on your list? Not on your. You're not gonna add it to your watch list.
He ruined my dream journal. My name's Minus.
The YouTuber that was talking about it made a joke saying that they spent most of their budget getting George Lopez in the movie.
Probably that's what.
Probably where most of it went to.
They're like, we can't even afford Taylor Lautner at this point.
Yeah, we didn't even get enough to get Taylor Lautner back.
You know what pissed me off is the fact that they didn't have the original voice actors for Woods and Mason in Cold War.
I really hate that. I hate that so much.
I follow the original voice actor for Woods on Instagram. He was so pissed because they didn't even ask him.
And it's not even because this one, Cold War wasn't even a reboot. It was a. It's like it's right after Black Ops 1, I think.
Well, I heard somebody talking about it on TikTok, right? It can't be canon because the events of Black Ops 1, it can't be right after Black Ops 1 because Mason was lost and presumed dead because remember he dove with Kravchenko and they thought he died because Kravchenko had the thing of grenades. So, and then it can't be after the second one because Mason was presumed dead or he was dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't even know.
Yeah, their whole timeline with it is very odd. They just should have brought back the same people. Why you gotta change them up? There's no reason for that.
I think they just tried to reboot it like they did Modern Warfare. I'm kind of excited to see where they take Modern Warfare from this point on.
Oh yeah,
I want to see Soap and see how they do Soap.
Did you have a favorite mission from the Modern Warfare campaign?
Honestly, I didn't really care about that one. But when you're part of the SAS clearing out that house,
I was gonna say I'm on the bandwagon. Clean house, easily the best fucking mission. Going just room to room, so much fun.
The one where you sneak around too in the dark is pretty cool. Just because it makes me feel like a first-person Splinter Cell game because you can shoot the lights out.
Yes, that was so cool. I definitely didn't do it all stealthy. I got spotted pretty quick.
Damn.
That was not a good time for me.
I got spotted by that damn truck.
Dude, those trucks are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then it started unloading into me while I was in that house, and I'm like, well, shit.
Did you have any difficult points where you just got stuck?
It's been so long since I played that campaign that I don't even remember.
I played it on realism, and I really didn't have any problems until the last mission. I got stuck probably for I'm not even gonna lie, 3 hours on the same part when you're trying to push up that hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was awful. After I got up that hill, and that was the beginning of the mission.
Yeah.
After I got up the hill, it wasn't that bad, but trying to push it, they just kept fucking coming. And every time I would try
I
and
remember that,
do different routes, it was such a pain in the ass. I managed to get to the far side by those kind of bunker things.
What was a pain in the ass was in Modern Warfare 2.
I think I know the favela mission.
That one, and that one was a pain in the ass.
But
When you're clearing out Makarov's safe house and you got to run through the woods down the hill to get to Shepherd while all these people are shooting at you. I remember being a kid and being so angry at that.
I'm playing through. I picked up the Modern Warfare remaster. Well, Modern Warfare 2 remaster. I'm on the mission where you're going through the blizzard on that base. And you have to go plant the C4 on like the plains, I think.
When I was a kid, that pissed me off so bad, that mission. But I redid it as an adult, and I just flew through it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'm torturing myself and doing it on veteran again. I think I beat most of it when I was playing it through on the 360. I had to lower the difficulty, I think, to harden on the favela mission because it's so hard.
I can't even do that on easy, dog.
I beat it on hardened. I'm gonna try and do it on veteran, but I'm not excited about it. I think the next mission after the snow one is No Russian, if I remember right.
No Russian. I remember my stepbrother was talking about the remaster. That he was like, they took the mission out of the game. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way. Like, I get why they would think about it because of all the controversy, but that's like a big part of the story. You can't take that out. And he argued with me about it for a little bit, and then we got it because my dad bought like a pack or something that came with it because he wanted the classic Ghost skin.
It was in one of the bundles.
Yeah, and I played through it, and I'm like, dude, I'm playing through No Russian right now, and I was sending him pictures.
Me and my friend.
What was cool was the Easter egg in that like if you go back after a certain amount of time, you can find Yuri laying there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because in Modern Warfare 3, Yuri, the character, he was like talking about how he was part of that, and he got shot by Makarov. You know what I thought was weird in the Cold War campaign? Spoiler alert.
What?
When you're in the KGB, fucking Zakayev is in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Zakayev from Modern Warfare. He was the enemy in the original Modern Warfare.
Oh, I thought that mission was really cool too, going through the KGB.
Yeah, that KGB mission was really fun. I liked that one, where you have different like opportunities on how to get your guys in.
Yeah, what route did you take for that?
I framed the one guy.
I think I did the same thing where you went to his computer and printed out logs. Yeah, I did that one too.
I did that one because I like went through that whole story mode in like a day, so I was pretty sleep deprived from just getting off work and then playing through it. So
did you actually finish it now?
No, actually I didn't. Never mind. I played through like probably 3/4 of that game.
Get to the end of it and let me know what you do at the end. I can't replay it because my buddy took away his. I was borrowing his primary to play it on this PlayStation. I don't know what happens. I don't know what the final cutscene is or if there's another fight at the end, but play it and then we can talk about what you decided and I can tell you why I went out of the game and then my whole fucking save corrupted. But there's one last decision that I was like, nope, I don't like what I did. Don't like it at all.
I don't know why I keep trying to sip this. It's completely empty. What do you guys think about the Pickle Rick meme?
Did you say that because of my hat?
No, I don't know.
This is a Rick and Morty hat. I got it for a Secret Santa at work.
Richard and Mortimer.
Richard and... Fuck, I don't even know where...
Rigor Mortis. It's my favorite TV show.
I'm gonna finish the fucking new season of it.
I so lost interest in Rick and Morty. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The fan base, like, the cringe culture made me hate the show.
It's fucking terrible.
The game Trover Saves the Universe, though, is pretty cool. I want to play the VR Rick and Morty game, though.
Yeah, I saw that. That definitely looks like a lot of fun. Trover Saves the Universe. Are you eating while we're podcasting? Really, Shenzi? Really? Can we get a cat cam? Shenzi! Come here. Shenzi! She's eating.
Cat cam.
Cat cam. I'll pick up the cat.
There's a cat over there.
This is going to be the outro.
Oh,
she's not happy.
She's pissed because she was eating. All right, guys. See you later. We're wrapping up right now. ASMR stuff.
We're not doing ASMR. But yeah, go ahead and follow us on social medias. I made the mistake last time when I also did the description shit. I was like, I'll link everything in the description, which works for the first episode since that one was just up on YouTube. But then I didn't really think about when I put it on Spotify. There's no fucking description for it. So they're kind of at a loss. But I'm at Noah Landos on Twitter. It's just like the last name is just, like sandals, but with an L. It's the only thing I can really say.
I'm at Scrimmy Bingus 2 on literally everything, so.
And then my YouTube channel is The Arc Builder. It's I haven't posted anything new on it yet. I have a Phasmophobia video. I just don't know how to end it.
I haven't made a new YouTube account, so don't go looking for my YouTube.
I do stream though. I'll stream on my YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm gonna stream next, but I do need to start streaming.
Oh, hey, for people that watch videos, we have some ideas on doing like maybe a Mario Party tournament or something like that with the boys.
Yeah.
So if you guys would want to watch that, let us know.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that one for a while because it's Mario Party fucking 7, I think. I don't know. Or 6. I can't remember. It's one of the GameCube ones.
I haven't played any Mario Party since Nintendo 64, so.
Yeah, we've got it on GameCube, and I want to.
As long as I get to be Wario, I don't get.
You can have Wario. That's cool with me.
I'm gonna win.
But yeah, I want to do a 50 turn. I don't even know how long that would take, but just 50 turns straight of us and a couple other boys just fucking around, maybe having a couple drinks to whoever wants to drink. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing it, either I'm gonna do it on my YouTube channel, or if you guys want to see that, we'll post it on this channel. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, I want to do it. Just want to see who wants to see it. So,
big things are coming.
That's our big project.
All right, boys. Daddy's getting tired. See you later. Have a good day. Have a good night.
Like the titty slap.
All right. Fuck you.